We're good.
All right, cool. We literally just rolled up, just starting this pod. Right?
It's very on the go.
Yeah.
Besides your desk, even actually the foldable desk.
It's foldable. Yeah.
We have everything.
Yep.
We could take this anywhere.
You know what we don't have though? A name.
Oh my god. We don't.
And why do we not have a name?
Because of some very impractical jokers.
It's not good.
Listen, so originally it took us, we were thinking of names, think, and we came up with the name, What Say You Podcast. A good name, a fair name, a loyal name, right? And then, so the next thing you know, Mizatty is looking up. How did you figure out that they had a...
It was a friend.
Believe that.
Oh, man. No, let's not name drop because bleeping is more editing.
Did you believe?
Yeah, I did. I did.
There's a lot. There was a lot in the first episode.
Yeah.
It was our friend. He asked if we had checked if it was trademarked or not. So I went and checked. And I Googled the name and the fucking podcast came up with.
Those impractical fuckers.
And then I checked to see if it was actually trademarked. And of course they did trademark it. And they have renewed it this year, even though they haven't put out a podcast since 2020.
Right. They being the Impractical Jokers.
They're coming out with another one soon.
Really?
Probably if they redid the trademark.
But you said they redid it in like March.
Yeah, March of this year.
How long do trademarks last?
I don't know.
Probably like 3 years. I went to school for this. I should know. I don't know.
Did you take a class on this?
Yeah. I had to, like the quiz, I remember getting these questions wrong.
Is there only one, like, I guess, package for trademark? Like,
No,
can it
there's
be 1
3,
year?
At
Oh,
least
wow.
in the class I took.
Wow. You know your stuff. Oh,
I
guess
don't.
Not. Yeah.
I know that there's categories, and it's like some are lifetime, and some are like 12 years or something.
Wow. Some are lifetime,
And
bro.
then some you renew every year.
That's crazy. I know that, like, once things hit, like, 90 or, like, once they get really old, they become, like, public domain.
I think one is the life of the author, and then 50 years or something. So once they die, and then it's 50 years.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And it becomes public domain.
Wow. Okay, anyway, back to the name. So, yeah, the Impractical Jokers took our name. It was a What Say You podcast. And now we had this whole thing, this whole, like, cold open. And now we kind of just started from the bottom, I guess.
We're deflated.
We're back, yeah.
We don't know what to do.
We had so much momentum going, you know.
Merch was on the way. We had
the merch would have gone down,
I
too.
am now I was the social media manager for a minute there. I set up all the accounts. We were ready to go. And one little Google search from our friends. Just
Ruined everything.
hours of work.
Yeah.
It took 10 minutes.
So we're calling you out Impractical Jokers. If you want the handles, if you want the What Say You podcast handle for any social media platform, how much?
I think they have it.
Oh, really?
Just the one. We took the ones they don't.
Never mind. We're still calling you all out Impractical Jokers. I don't know any other name. There's like Saul. I don't know any of the others.
It's Sal.
So
Q. Sal Q, Murr, and
Not.
did
I
you
just,
guys ever watch that show?
just the pranks, not really into them.
I watched clips on YouTube.
Not really. Don't know their names.
Yeah. Is it still running?
One of them quit.
I was gonna say that was like a
I
whole
think it's
thing.
the one on the podcast.
No, it was the older Italian guy.
I think they're all Italian, to be honest with you.
Maybe.
They're from New Jersey.
It was Q and Sal were on the podcast, and I know Murr, Q, and Sal are the three that are still doing it. But they bring on like a celebrity now to be the fourth person.
Oh, like
That's
Eric
like their
Andre.
new show. Yeah.
Yeah.
They film all those like prank stuff and like the what would you do's in like New Jersey. So if you just go to New Jersey, you could just end up in one of those shows.
Really?
That's crazy.
Just be on the watch when you're
They
out
said
in
it's
New Jersey.
getting increasingly difficult to make the show because more and more people know who they are.
They have
I
like
bet.
2 channels. I think they're on 2 different channels.
What's the other one? True TV, and what's the other one?
It's like asking me to name something I don't know. You gotta fact check this. You're the fact checker.
Cable television, huh?
I don't really want to fact check that. I don't really give a shit.
What
See?
channel are that? Yeah, dude.
Don't ask questions then. Just move on with whatever I say. It's probably true. It's probably not.
This might not be true. We got to get that trademarked
Do we
ASAP.
still have that?
Definitely.
Send in the group chat. The test episodes where I say, That's not true.
The audio file is definitely.
Yes, I
there,
still
yeah.
have it.
Yeah.
I have all the test episodes.
Yeah, I still have the first episodes on video too. Watch. Maybe that's not an on-camera topic. let's move on.
Anyway, what do you guys think?
What should be the name?
Oh, speaking of which, our fans, they were on my side last week during the evening topic.
What do you mean they're on your side?
Uh,
We have no comments to justify that. Where is he pulling this data from, dude?
They're like, oh yeah, evening, it's later.
No, that was a whole crazy spiel. Yeah,
You probably haven't seen it yet, or you have. I don't know.
No,
Our
you
editors-
definitely have.
If you
you're
haven't, you
watching
should go
this-
check it out.
Yeah.
Watch episode 1, then come back here.
And
Let
don't
us
use ad
know.
blocker.
Let us know if you agree
Yeah.
with me.
Big thing. The evening versus nighttime debate. Wait, evening versus nighttime.
It almost broke up the podcast. We have a new name now.
So yeah, new name. Let's any thoughts?
What was that one that our friend said?
The no name. Or-
Yeah, something like that.
I don't have my phone.
How professional.
It's
Well,
recording.
I
me.
mean, it's recording.
Oh shit, yeah.
Any name yet?
Yeah, but we should make that ours. It's not taken.
Any name yet?
Welcome to Any Name Yet, episode 2.
You know what I really liked?
Didn't like that one.
Did not like that one.
I don't know. It's we'll pin it. We'll put a pin in it. You dropped one, bro. It was like, oh my, it was something simple. It was like Bobby's, but not Bobby's, like in the same niche. Oh my gosh. Now I'm fumbling on camera, bro. I can't find this, of course.
Zoom in on him.
You don't know. Editor, don't zoom in on him.
Play the da-na-na.
Wow, that's crazy. I can't find it. But you had a good one.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
When?
What can I say? Whatever it is, it's probably taken. The Joe Rogan Experience.
Taken.
I don't think it's Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, our unnamed podcast.
It's
That was
taken.
taken.
Remember, you looked it up.
No, that was the unnamed podcast, and it was two like kids from Britain, and
Oh.
they haven't posted in like 3 years.
Well, fuck it.
Dude, it's ours now, bro.
What's it called?
It was called the unnamed podcast.
No, what's
The-
ours called?
Well, the
Our
suggestion.
Unnamed Podcast?
Our unnamed podcast.
Welcome to our We gotta cut that. Oh, that's gross.
Clip. We got a new clip, baby.
I came drunk.
Crazy, dude. What do you guys think about the scene of going out in Sarasota?
It's awful.
So bad, bro. I went to Gulfgate last night. No,
No,
No?
why did you go to
No.
golf game
No.
last night?
I was hanging with someone we went to school with, and
Those are like all old people go there.
yes, bro, literally, like this is where dreams come to die.
That's.
That was not fun.
I think that's the problem with us, people our age. There's either a place for all the fucking 16-year-olds that act 18 or pretend to be 18.
Yeah.
I like Beach Club.
Yeah.
And then there's the places where all the old people go, and there's no in between. There's no place for like 20-year-olds.
There's a couple good places downtown, but I just don't like going out. I don't.
Me neither. Going out is not the move anymore, dude.
No.
Decided to report a podcast instead.
Yeah.
That is this is.
You're
I have
scared.
more fun doing this than going out. Are we
Oh,
getting old?
100%.
No,
Or just going out, not the wave no more?
it's not. Alcohol's bad.
Alcohol's not bad.
Unless a company such as maybe, I don't know, someone wants to sponsor us, an alcohol
I have
company.
no problem with drinking alcohol if anyone wants to sponsor. I love alcohol. Responsibly.
Drink responsibly. Oh my gosh.
Make sure you guys are drinking responsibly all the time.
Of course. And you must be 21 plus as well.
We don't have an email yet.
For like business inquiries.
Yeah, because we don't have a podcast name.
Right. But at this point, if you're watching this, we have an email.
Yeah, this was recorded like a year ago.
So, no. So, for any business inquiries, if you're an alcohol or beverage company of any sort,
Energy
Please.
drinks,
yeah,
water.
water. We love
H2O.
water. Stay hydrated.
Yeah, we need money desperately, please.
There are a couple. I'm trying to think of the names of the places that I've gone to downtown that are really nice, but it's not. I can't remember it for some reason.
Crazy.
What place did you go to Golfgate?
It was called Moondogs or Moondoggies.
doggies.
I swear, I'm not lying, bro.
What was it like?
It was like
Set a scene.
okay. Picture this. It's Hawkins, Indiana, and Will just got abducted by what is that thing called? The Demogorg. So his mom goes crazy putting Christmas lights up everywhere. That's how it was. The ceiling was Christmas lights everywhere. So
You could have just said that. I didn't.
I guess so. You said paint a scene, so I gotta.
That's a movie. You paint or a TV show. You painted a TV show.
What do you think of Stranger Things?
It was good.
Very good.
It's
What-
still good.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen the last. I don't know how the last season is gonna go.
I don't know. They're gonna be like 25, bro.
It takes like 10 years in between episodes. They were
Between
like 11.
episodes? What? Oh yeah. Literally.
They're like driving and like fucking drinking now.
Yo. What? Who's drinking on Stranger Things, bro?
I don't know their names. I know 11 and Will.
Yeah.
I will. Oh, Will. Somebody rescue my Will.
That was a really good Winona Ryder.
Thank you. Been practicing.
Yeah, dude. Wow. What were we talking about?
We're giving him time to look up shit. And this is our look up guy. He doesn't look anything up.
Well, the one of the places was Pangea, Alchemy Lab downtown. It's like an underground type of bar. You have to go through
Whoa.
the back alley to get into it.
Like a speakeasy?
Yep, just like a speakeasy, and they got really good drinks there.
Professional.
Sorry about that.
Oops.
That's the only one I can remember. Sorry.
That's okay. What
But
was
it's
that
good.
like?
It's like a speakeasy, like
Paint that scene.
it's dark, and you got professional bartenders making drinks, and the drinks are really good, and it's very, what's the word for like small and like, it's like cozy, quaint. Yeah, it's a.
Vocab.
I did my vocab.
I didn't.
I think you copied off me, actually.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out
Bleep
to
that.
That was
No
her
name
name.
drops.
What was her name?
It doesn't matter. Bleep that.
That's crazy.
Guys, we can't say names.
Oh,
Frank
man.
James.
But there was no copying in English class at all. That we were just talking hypotheticals there.
No. Yeah, if you're anyone involved in education, this is a joke.
Yep. All hypothetical.
Education is not a joke, though. We love teachers.
Well, the Common Core system's kind of a joke. I'll call them out all day, every day.
Okay, Jay. Didn't know you had a
Dude, it's
strong
ridiculous,
stance.
bro. This is the reason children don't know math in our country. It's a real thing.
Common Core sucks.
See?
I don't know.
I mean, you probably know it because of your brother and sister, right? And I know it because my
No,
brother.
they're
and
private
sister.
school people.
It doesn't matter.
It's still the same.
They
They
do
do
Yeah.
that in private
It's
school too.
Common Core.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
The state regulates how students are supposed to be taught, like certain subjects, particularly math. So they regulate the way that they're taught, and so, like, you can't just go like 2 + 2 = 4. It's like, okay, 2 over here, and then you have to go over here, and you get this other
Okay,
2.
yeah. No,
It's
I
like,
remember that shit. I was like, this is such a dumb way of doing math.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
It's like you're adding so many extra steps just to get to the answer,
I used to
and
do
it's
like
harder.
a fucking like cross thing.
Yeah,
What was that about?
It was ridiculous, dude.
but they're supposed to be getting rid of it, and like
Thanks, Obama.
soon.
Really.
But I don't remember
It's
when.
crazy, dude.
Or Joe Biden? Who
Maybe-
did it?
I don't know.
Was it Bush?
It's a state thing that's getting rid of it, so it'd be our Governor DeSantis.
Fuck you, Ron.
Oh, but he's getting rid of it, though.
Yeah, he's getting rid of it.
Thanks, Ron. I take stances.
Dude, what? How much? How much? How much math in school, like, do you really need? At what point is it okay? I'm not using this
Never.
because to some point, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like kindergarten, like early elementary, I'm sure, like that's still like addition, subtraction, you know.
What do you mean? Like, when do you need to stop learning math?
Yes. When is it like not applicable anymore? Like, do you really need calculus? Do you really need algebra?
Depends on your job.
Wow.
If you're a fucking engineer, you need it every day.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe. I'm not an engineer. I don't know.
I'm sure you do.
You gotta like calculate the circumference of the trajectory, diameter.
A lot of engineering stuff, huh?
Yeah, no, I don't use addition or multiplication anymore.
Right? You'd use addition.
Never.
Yes, you do.
You do, bro.
When?
At work.
When do I do it?
Like even simple stuff.
I
like-
don't. The
Yes,
computer does it.
No, you did. You did it manually the other day, and I told you to use the computer so it was right.
See?
I was just making sure.
And even if it's like slide through in 15, okay, that's so I got to be there at X time.
I guess
That's
I do.
addition. Yeah.
No multiplication though.
You don't use multiplication. I bet you
When
do.
do I use multiplication?
Minecraft.
Don't expose me on the podcast. I'm actually really good at math. I use math all the time. I'm just playing dumb for the podcast.
Oh man, dude.
Also bleep that. I don't. Whatever game he said, I don't play. For children.
I have a question.
Thank God.
How was making that pizza?
Oh, the Spider-Man pizza.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Sebi Vlogs, making Spider-Man pizza with Spider-Man Spider. Hey, I'm walking here, you know. Link in the description down below. Probably not, but you'll find me. How's it making that Spider-Man pizza? Dude, it was hard, bro. I didn't know you had to. I didn't know you had to put the dough in the fridge for like 2 days and like let it rest and let it chill. I don't know. It was a lot of work. Do you have any experience like making pizza from scratch?
I do. Well, not the dough. I usually just buy the dough.
Pre-bought dough, you could have done that.
But I wanted like as authentic as possible. So I wanted like
It's authentic pizza dough from the store.
Someone else made it.
yeah, but is it better if I just slap the
Like a nice little slap.
I figured it'd be a little more engaging if I just made it from. I don't know. I wanted to see if it.
No, I
you know?
agree.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just it's a definitely a process.
It's a process, dude. Just for a pizza that got eaten up in like 3 minutes by everyone.
And was it actually good?
Yeah, you gave yourself an 8. An 8.
And it's pretty good.
Yes. There's no way your pizza was an 8.
It was.
That has to be inflated.
It was pretty good, dude.
There's no way it was an 8.
My sisters
You should
gave
start
it like
making fucking
a
pizza
9
then.
and a 10.
How old are they?
Not revealing that. I don't know, dude. You really think if you go out and order a pizza, what's the common number it is?
I think an 8.
And 8's pretty good,
Yeah.
right?
You think it's better than the ones you order?
I think it's honestly on par. Cause
No
hear me out. It tasted like home cooked, bro. Like my Italian grandpa was like whipping that in the back or something, bro. You know?
You have an Italian grandpa?
No, but in this super specific scenario, he was whipping this pizza in the back. So I don't
Did you
know,
use a
dude.
pizza
And
stone?
I used like fresh mozzarella and stuff, so it was.
Did you use a pizza stone?
No, I didn't know we had that. I didn't even know what that was. I'm reading the instructions. It said put it on a pizza slab. I'm like, what even is this? So I just used a regular whatever you put cookies on in the oven.
Sheet tray.
Yeah, yeah, I did that.
8.
I mean it. What do you think? Do you think pizza stone would have made a difference?
Yes.
Like it probably would have made the
It-
bottom
it would
crispy
not-
or something.
Yeah, it would have made the bottom crispier. Yeah.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe it was an 8.
It would not. You still would not be an 8 though.
That looked like
You don't think?
a 6.5, a 7.
You don't think it's an 8?
Nah.
I
I'm
don't
making a
believe
YouTube
you.
video out
Express-
of this. I'm gonna
express-
clip this whole part and then I'm gonna have you guys try the pizza.
Okay.
Especially with it being in an oven. Maybe if you had a pizza oven, specifically a fire pizza oven, like an
What the
Omi. Maybe if we, yeah.
That's
something
why
like-
you go to a pizza place, because they have pizza ovens and they like make it properly.
How is a
And then
pizza
you give it
oven
heat.
different from a regular at-home oven, dude?
There's fire.
It gets
Fire, it's all heat.
It gets up to a higher temperature and it bakes the dough differently.
Oh, okay. Now
And
we're
then
getting
when
in-
you use the pizza stone, because the stone itself is hot, it cooks the bottom of it too. That's how you get that crunchy.
Okay,
crispy
okay.
bottom.
That makes sense.
And they max out sometimes at 8s. Even those places that have all those things. So your little shitty at sorry.
No,
That was
dude,
a gross
talk.
second.
Go pop off. Pop off.
Your little oven pizza. There's no way it's an 8. You're being ridiculous right now.
Okay. Let's put this into some perspective. Have you ever had a 9 or a
If you ate I made that pizza.
Yeah.
It came out exactly the same.
Uh-huh.
I gave it to you. You'd say that's like a 6.
You're right. I'm
Yeah,
definitely a
it's
little
'cause
biased.
of you.
Yeah.
Okay, it's inflated.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Thank
No, no,
you.
no, 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 no. Okay, listen. Have you ever had like a 9 or a 10 pizza?
Yes.
Yes.
Fro- Here in
No.
Sarasota? No. Where?
New York.
Virginia,
Damn.
right outside DC.
Oh, I remember you were telling us about that. New York is New York pizza actually different?
Yes.
Is it your favorite? You kept saying that to all the Spider-Man in your video. New York pizza.
New York
it's the best
pizza.
in the world. That's what you kept saying.
That's what they say, dude, and I'm trying to like really figure that out for myself. So you actually say New York pizza's different.
Yes.
How so?
Dollars.
No, I have not had a dollar slice. I've been to Joe's Pizza, which is in Times Square. It's probably one of the most popular pizza restaurants in the country. And I don't know what makes it better. It just tastes better. I don't know. I don't want to say it's because of the water, like they always talk about with the bagels and the pizza, and that could be why it just tastes better. But I feel like what you're saying, homemade Italian, like they know their shit and
I
they
think
know what
the
they're
Italians
doing.
know what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and so and then the water must compound onto that, and I don't get why the water makes the shit taste better, but it just does.
Does the water actually taste better?
No, I didn't drink tap water while I was there. I was bottled all the way.
He doesn't drink tap water.
Fair, dude. I
New
saw
York has the best water in the world.
Yes.
apparently.
Actually?
That's what they say.
in the
Yes.
world.
That's what they say because they had to filter like a bazillion times because there's like 12 million people.
Yeah, it gets filtered very heavily,
Hmm.
and it travels. It travels very far. I watched a video on how far it travels. It comes all the way up from like the north of New York, all
Like
the way down
Canada?
to the city. No, north of New York.
New York,
Canada's
New York
north
City.
of New York.
No,
It is.
yeah, but not in
You
Canada.
said no.
North New York.
The state.
Okay,
Yes, the state.
okay,
Northern
okay.
New York. The
Right.
How-
state.
New York, New York. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's where the top water comes from, right? That's
Yeah,
where,
and it
okay.
comes like all the way down because New York City is pretty much at the bottom of the state,
Right.
and so it comes all the way down there through these massive pipes. Apparently, it gets filtered up there and brought down to the city.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
And you didn't even try. You watched a video on it and you're just like, I'm not even gonna attempt to drink it.
No, I just didn't trust it coming out of my apartment because a lot of the buildings there are so old. And while I was there, I was doing property management, and so I would work with the property managers, and they would be like, I wouldn't drink the tap water out of these pipes in the building, and like these are people that live there. So like if you're in a new building, that would be a different story. Everything, the pipes are all fresh, but like some of these buildings they have old ass pipes. Like I wouldn't drink anything but filtered water.
What about your office?
No, old building.
Damn.
But
Wow.
we had a water machine that hooked up to the water, hooked up to the line, and filtered it.
Someone, if you've ever tried New York tap water, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. What's it like?
Mm-hmm.
Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the best ever. 0 being poop water. I don't know.
I heard they put like crazy stuff in tap water. So if you're commenting below how that New York tap water tasted like, they're putting some crazy stuff in that water, dude.
Their bagels are also good too.
Oh, I
Really?
have other things about your fucking video. Okay, here we go.
He has a
It's all
whole list.
just,
We break it down.
At
yo,
one
he really
point-
pulled out a list.
I don't know who was underneath the mask. I was assuming it was someone you were related to, but
Which Spider-Man?
I don't know.
They were okay.
But he put his head on his forehead and just started going like this when you said something. I thought
Uh-huh.
it was hilarious.
Oh, what?
You
yeah.
said something and you're just like, this
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And then
That was
another
funny.
one, he just looks at the cooked pizza like, yo, what the fuck is this? And you gave that an 8. You're Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, we're back to
It's
this.
like,
huh?
what is this?
It didn't. It tasted a lot better than it looked. I will say straight up.
And there was another thing. You did like, it looked like you have never seen
circle
Parmesan
before.
cheese.
I didn't know.
mozzarella.
I didn't know it looked like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Like, why
mozzarella
is
cheese.
this is apparently cheese.
You've never seen like the log of mozzarella or a ball of mozzarella before?
I suppose, but I've never really like bought it or like examined it really. I just kind of it's a passing by thing. I don't really think about. And then I got it. And I was like, yo, this is like a pillow, dude. It was crazy.
That's why you should start eating our caprese salad.
Mm-hmm.
That's mozzarella, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe we should go there today.
If you get fresh, we should go there instead. Complete 180 of dinner.
Continue. Sorry.
You go to like an Italian market and they have fresh mozzarella that they've made that morning. You do a nice little slice on it, sprinkle some kosher salt on top of it. It is the bomb. It is so good. Just a little bit of salt because the fresh mozzarella is a lot sweeter. Oh, it's so good. The sweet and the salty. It's really good.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to Italy?
No.
You think their pizza's better than New York?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
I bet they have insane pasta.
Yes.
Pasta probably goes insane.
But I also heard they don't eat dinner until like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, they don't do
PM?
that in Spain either.
Yeah.
In Spain, they like midnight dinner.
Uh-huh.
Yo,
Yeah,
But they like
you
sleep.
go out at like 8 o'clock and there's no one out eating dinner. It's crazy.
wow. Culture.
But they in Spain they have like what's it called? I don't know. But they have a nap in the middle of the day.
Oh, like a siesta?
That's what it's called. This guy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. You
just
didn't know
have a
that
nap
was
in the
what
middle
it
of
was
the day.
called. We're literally on there right now.
We're not. Undisclosed location.
I think it definitely would be better in Italy than it is here, but I think it's different. It's like a different kind of pizza. They're not loading it up with sauce and cheese. It's very minimalistic, light sauce, light cheese. That you really want to enjoy the dough, taste the sauce, taste the cheese because it's all good shit. Whereas here, it's just like, here's a whole jar of sauce. Here's a ton of cheese. The dough is either floppy or rock hard. I think they care more over there.
This guy knows his fucking pizza.
Wow,
You
really?
gave your shit an 8.
An 8. Dude, you guys are going to be surprised. Okay, on it now after having this convo, I would say unbiased, I would give it. So if the normal pizza that you eat out is an 8, the average.
7.5.
7.5.
Domino's is a good baseline. I would say that's a 5.5.
I
maybe a 6.
do not agree with that at all.
What would you put it at?
Domino's at like a 5, 4. Like there's nothing good about Domino's. Like
You just gave it a 4. There's
It's-
4 good things about it.
yeah, that's about it. Their garlic dipping sauce.
It's
that's good.
consistent though.
That's the only good thing is that the consistency. You go to, I don't want to name drop restaurants, but I
Then
guess-
don't.
Like local or big chain?
Yeah, you go to like Sorzano's. It's
Oh.
like good restaurant. I
No,
mean,
no,
we
they
talked about the
could-
bar already.
Yeah.
You go to like Rico's, okay? You go to Shainer's. You go to
They're
Evie's.
triangulating our location
Yeah.
right now.
All those places have better pizza than that, but they're not going to be an 8. We're talking about 6 and 7s.
Those places are 6 and 7s.
Oh, he's a tough-
Solzanos.
Sorzano's, that's 7. Yeah,
I would give it
Wow.
8.5.
Okay, I don't think
I haven't had their cheese pizza. You're gonna
Oh.
judge that by their cheese pizza.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Napoleonic. What's it called? Napoleon, the pizza style.
Oh, that pizza style, yeah.
Yeah, I like the fucking cheese, New York style, the best
yeah,
in the world.
Yeah, hey, we walk in here. Dude, for sure, bro. New York pizza's the best pizza. Allegedly, that's what Mizatty says.
Yeah, 100%.
Well,
I don't think they know our names, bro. Have we ever said
that's Mizatty.
just randomly in the middle of episode 2? Yo, what's up? I'm Seb. And
What name should I?
Oh.
There we go. I've been thinking, what could I make? Like, what if they all start calling me Fred? Millions of fans around the world calling me Fred. And everyone's like, that's not your name. Like Drake, that's not his fucking name.
yeah, you could make up a name right now. I could
name's-
bleep what you just said, and then if you really want to be called Fred, you could be Fred.
Yes.
Fred?
No. We got to choose a new one.
Yeah.
Leave a comment on what I should be named.
And then the big reveal, episode 3. So yeah, New York pizza, huh?
Crazy.
Crazy. What was your experience like in New York? Can you tell us about like Peloton, New York Peloton? Did you say it was like a club, bro?
Yeah, that place was fucking crazy. It was like a club, like a nightclub. You go in there, and there's just be like 45 bikes with one in the front, and it's just lights, and the music is blasting, and they're recording a live class. It was,
Wow.
it was crazy.
Can you see the classes from the outside of the building or
Yeah.
no?
Uh-huh.
So it's like glass?
Yeah, one of them. Then there's other studios.
Right.
But living in New York was a lot of fun. I would definitely go back. My main thing I didn't like was having a grocery shop. I hated grocery
wait.
shopping.
When, like, I guess, like, what season were you there and for how long?
I was there for summer.
He's an
We need
athlete.
some context. No, as in like
No, I
season
wasn't
of
there
like
TV show, season 3, episode
season
5.
isn't like
When
weather,
was it?
bro.
Was I there for the summer? Yeah, I was there for the summer. I was there for the summer and then beginning of fall
Okay.
because I was there for 4.5, 3,
Okay.
5 months. And right when I was leaving, it was starting to get cold out again, which I was pissed that I missed because it felt really good.
Yeah.
So it was really hot during the summer because they don't have air conditioning there.
Really?
They don't have central AC like we do here in Florida.
They got the box in the window.
What does that mean, central AC?
So that's the AC in like the ceiling and stuff.
Yeah.
Where they have like window units and stuff like that.
Oh, it's like that box sticking out the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
like
like-
a fan.
Like the rich people, they had central AC, but all the older buildings they can't modify them to do that, so
No
they just have them
way.
all in the window and everything.
The rich people can drink tap water,
Yes.
but they don't.
No, they probably do.
No shot. Those guys drink vodka.
No.
For sure.
Or Evian.
You guys ever had Aquapana?
Aquapana.
Delicious.
Aquafina?
Aquapana.
Aquapana? Is that the orange one?
Yeah.
Yes, good.
The Italian mineral
It's
water.
good.
Very good.
Yes.
By the Medici, which is crazy. How are they? There's no way. It's
What?
still it's the original Medici family.
Probably.
Oh, shot.
Yeah.
From the fucking 1500s.
Yeah.
No. Let us know. Do some research. Or you can. You're the fucking research guy.
I was in the middle of talking about living in New York.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Continue, please. I was about to go off on a crazy tangent, so go.
We get spoiled living here with our grocery shopping and having big stores that everything is at. I would have to go to multiple different places to find all the things that I'd want.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because like my local grocery store down the street from me I didn't like their meat products that they have. They didn't have like they'd run out of stuff. Like it was just I'd have to go to like 2 or 3 different grocery stores. And then you'd have to carry everything back. You're walking everywhere, so you're having bags of groceries. Then you have homeless people looking at you like, "Oh, you have bags of food."
Yeah.
And then you'd have to go to a different grocery store, get on the subway, ride down there, pick up what you wanted, ride back on the subway. It was just like a whole ordeal. But other than that, it was a lot of fun. The city never sleeps. There's always shit going on all night long.
He practices, too.
Concrete jungle.
Yeah, yep. It's I remember staying up late, playing video games and hanging out with friends. And 3 o'clock in the morning, there's fight breaking out outside my window, and cops and car accidents, and it's crazy shit going on.
Did you have a studio?
No, I had a 1-bedroom apartment.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Baller.
Big ball. Yeah,
I-
there,
That's why you
bro.
didn't
One
drink tap
bedroom
water.
apartment.
Well, I lived on the Upper East Side, so
Oh wow,
definitely a big baller. But
that's cool.
it
I
That's
don't know
cool.
if that's a rich area or not.
I assume it is. Nor do I.
it's one of the rich. I think a lot of people think it's the richest area, but I think there's some newer ones that are emerging.
Was it Manhattan?
Yeah,
Oh, Upper East Manhattan. Yeah, no, he's right. That's a rich
the
area.
East
Yeah.
Side. Well, I feel like now every area has a rich area.
Right.
Like that's their kind of thing. Because the West Side is also very popular for the rich people because that's where a lot of the performing arts area is. Down on and like Hell's Kitchen is kind of a new emerging area. So I feel like every kind of place has its own rich person area with nice.
Did you
buildings and
visit?
cars.
What were you gonna say? Or were you? Did you visit Queens?
No, I did not go to Queens. My
Spider-Man.
subway, if I stayed on my subway, it would have taken me to Queens.
I feel
But
like I should know more about New York since my stepdad's Italian New Yorker.
yeah, maybe that was riding the subway was my biggest thing I was worried about when I was going up there. It's just like getting lost and not being able to figure out where I was
Oh,
at. And
because is the scheduling pretty confusing?
it was very confusing at first, and then once I figured it out, it's actually extremely easy.
Okay.
But it's so complicated too. Like you're looking at all these lines and all these trains and times, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then like you start riding it and you figure out where you're supposed to be going. Like, oh, that's my stop. And then you get off and it's like, holy shit. Oh wow.
What a time.
Yeah. And then by the time I was leaving, I like had the whole system down and I had everything figured out. And like I didn't really want to leave, and I at this point, I wish I had just stayed, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
These lights will inspire you.
Okay, we're gonna get copyright striked.
Yeah. My favorite experience is going up on the rooftop, going to rooftop bars. It was so much fun. Like, I have pictures that I can show you guys that you're sitting up there enjoying a nice cocktail after work during happy hour, and like the sun is setting over all the buildings. It's.
You gotta put the pictures on the podcast. Just lay them over.
I was just gonna say, like, sorry, you guys aren't gonna be able to see them, but only.
No,
if
they
you're-
have to see them now.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I'll send them to you.
Okay,
Go on
send them
record.
to me. Then I'll put
2,000
them-
likes on the
I'll put them
first
up.
episode. There'll be pictures there.
And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcasts, make sure to tune in on YouTube so you can see these cool pictures.
We don't have a name yet for a YouTube. it'll be in the link somewhere.
But if you're watching YouTube and you're wherever you're watching, we already have a name, so you'll find us by that name on all platforms.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
It was a big New York section.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
New York episode.
Yeah, you guys should have
New
came
York
up and visit.
episode. Yeah. dude.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
How would you rate trains? Like on a
Well,
not like 1 to 10. That I think I use that way too much.
I've actually never ridden a train before.
What,
This
the
is
subway count as a
subways
train?
or subways.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's
I think
They're a
different.
moving cart on a rail.
I mean, I guess, but I when I think of a train, I think of like an Amtrak train with an
Mhm.
engine and then the passenger cars behind it. Like, I don't
Like
think it's-
Hogwarts Express.
basically
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that.
I think we should-
What a reference, dude.
Does that evolve on the Hogwarts Express?
But I mean, the subway it's definitely an experience in itself with the shit that goes on in the train. There was a fight that broke out on one of the trains. I was coming home one night, and the homeless guy was getting pissed off at another guy for looking at him, and he was working his way through all the cars. At every stop, he would go up a car, and he came into our car and started shouting shit, wanting us. He was saying someone was being racist and was wanting us to give him money and all this bullshit. And someone told him to shut the fuck up.
Yo.
And he got really mad. And the trains are all connected. You can go through the doors. And he got so mad he left and went into the other car. And someone in the car I was in was like, if he comes back, we're all gonna rally together and fight him. I was like, I'm not.
It's like in the Batman
I'm
movie.
like in my suit and like nice clothes from work. I'm like, I'm not fighting this guy.
Another day in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out New York, man.
And there was one guy, I'm pretty sure robbed someone once. He like jumped, the train doors were closing. He put his arm in and it like opened the doors again and like ran into the car and then started going through the cars. Like he was running away from the cops and the doors closed. And then at the next station, there was like cops everywhere. Like they were trying to find the guy.
Oh, wow.
So
Did he
they
get
must have
away?
like, I don't know. I went home. I don't.
Wow, dude.
You could have been a good Samaritan, found the guy.
No.
You wouldn't have helped
The next Batman.
jump the homeless guy?
No. Fuck no.
20 versus 1, dude?
No. God.
Wow.
No. Oh, God.
Crazy.
Okay, so how would you rate trains, the experience of trains as transportation,
Experience.
as opposed to cars?
The using of the subway in New York City was a 8 or 9 out of 10
Holy shit.
Wow.
Don't
compared
rate
to
it out of
cars.
10. Rate it out of 100.
Now, if you're talking about taking a train from Florida to New York, that's gonna be like a 1.
What if
out
it was
of
like a
10.
bullet train? It took like
If it was a bullet
5
train,
hours.
that would be a fucking. Well, it should take less time than that, shouldn't it?
they go like 200 miles per hour.
Yeah, I think it should take less time than that. But I still would. That's like an
I don't
8,
know.
7 or 8. If it's only taking like 3 hours to get from Florida to New York, that's like
But I think the entire country should just be bullet trains from big
It should
cities
be.
to big cities.
yes.
How long is a flight from Florida to New York, roughly?
I don't remember.
I would guess 4
I can Google
4
it.
hours.
4 hours?
4 hours 32 minutes.
Wow. Okay, I say.
What are we doing? Tampa to LaGuardia?
Okay, I say. What'd you say? 4 hours 32.
minutes.
I'll say 3 hours and 49 minutes. I'm confident.
What's the middle of that?
What's the what?
What's the middle of our 2?
Oh, the average?
What was the times you guys said?
4 hours and 32 minutes.
3 hours and 49 minutes.
Okay, it's 2 hours and 47
Holy
minutes.
shit.
Whoa.
Let's go fast as fuck.
Yeah, that's the average flight time from Tampa to New York City.
Holy shit.
Wow, dude.
The subway was fucking awesome when it was on time, and I got to work in like 5 minutes, and I had
Whoa.
to go like 4 stops. It was fucking crazy.
What?
I
Yes.
don't know how far our stop is.
They're usually like a couple blocks in between. Usually like 2 to 4 blocks in between.
So it take maybe a minute between one stop to the other, something like that?
Yeah, it was like for the first like week I walked to work, which was very nice, but it took me about 20 minutes to walk to work, and I was sweating my ass off because it was so hot in the summer.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this. And so then I would get on the subway. The first time I got there in 5 minutes, I was so early to work. I'm like, this is crazy. Why haven't I been doing this all week? And it's $3 to ride the subway, and then after your 12th ride, it's free for the rest of the week.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so I had to pay $6 every day to ride the subway, and then by Sunday, it was free for me. But then I never really went anywhere on my own that I needed the subway because I lived in a neighborhood that had all the stuff. I had a Whole Foods, I had my bodegas, I had
This rich
Target.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, where
Bottled
did you
water.
where did you go grocery shopping? Whole Foods?
Well,
Because you said you hit multiple places.
so I had a bodega downstairs from my apartment.
Hey, the bodega.
Yeah, so I would go there and I would get like my drinks and snacks and stuff like that, and then I would go to Whole Foods to get the food that I missed from home, like good quality meats and pastas and stuff like
They
that.
don't have Publix, right?
No Publix. That's a southern thing.
Kroger?
No Kroger.
Wow.
The Whole Foods was actually in the building I worked in. It was one of our commercial tenants.
Oh, cool.
So when I was done with work, I would just go downstairs to Whole Foods and go shopping, and then I would go home. That's kind of how I did it.
Whole Foods is a vibe.
Yeah, it is.
You guys like Whole Foods?
Oh, I love Whole Foods.
That's where I went to buy the ingredients for the pizza that I
So
made.
Do they not have pre-made dough there?
they do.
I'm sure they do. I just
You
didn't.
chose not to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted fresh, you know? Italian grandpa on the back.
I just wish we had a Whole Foods closer to where I live here, because the closest one is downtown, and I hate going to downtown.
Mm-hmm.
But that one at UTC is fucking awesome.
Whatever
It's
that
nice,
is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's so nice. I used to go there a lot to get lunch and dinner, the one at UTC, because they have like a seating area outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They have a good selection of food. Dude, have you ever had their, I think orange or mandarin orange chicken?
Yes, I have.
So good, bro. For no reason.
Mm-hmm.
For
And then
no
that
reason.
big ass thing of like fresh rice too.
Yes, bro. Shout out Whole Foods.
Yep.
Shout out Whole Foods.
Fuck you, Jeff.
Yeah. Fuck
Unless
you,
you want
Jeff.
to sponsor
Yeah.
us.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Go Whole
Unshout
Foods,
out
but
Whole
fuck
Foods,
you.
bro.
Fuck you,
Unshout out Whole
Jeff.
Foods. Never mind. Support local businesses.
Or Jeff, just support us and shout out Whole Foods.
Yeah, yeah.
We're just fucking pandering for money.
Yeah. That's pretty much all this podcast is just
Yeah.
pandering for money.
Sponsorship is the name of the game for sure.
We're not in it for the money, though.
No,
We're in this for fun and money.
we're just having a chat.
Cable TV is wild. Do you guys watch cable TV ever for anything?
The news.
The news?
Not anymore.
No sports?
Yeah, well, I get my sports from cable.
This dude streams illegally, bro.
I don't.
This dude
No, I
streams
didn't say that. He doesn't know me. That's not true.
Speaking of illegal streams, we got a
We're not
UFC
speaking of
fight
illegal
tonight,
streams.
huh?
What are you doing? We are paying for that.
Yeah, we are paying. We actually are paying for that.
$90 with a discount.
It's already been bought, so.
Really? Oh.
By the time this is edited, it'll
I-
be
I-
5 fights in.
I like the UFC enough that I'm done illegally streaming it. I'm gonna.
We
pay
never
for
did
it.
that though, so
Yeah, we never did that before, and we have thought about it, but we don't do it. We don't do it. We like Dana White, so we're
maybe.
For legal purposes, everything you've heard over the past 2 minutes has satire,
just-
comedy.
Let's just extend it to the entire podcast.
For legal purposes, everything you've heard up until this point and continuing from here on out
This
is
entire
satire
podcast
and comedy.
is satire
Yeah,
and comedy.
for sure.
We
don't
do
do
not
anything we
offer
say.
financial advice.
Thank you. Bro, what was I? Oh, yeah, UFC tonight. We got UFC tonight.
Maybe.
Well,
It'll be like in a month. There'll be another fight happening.
so they don't know what.
Which fight we're talking about?
Yeah.
Our editor takes so long to edit episodes that
Bro,
it's going to be
shout
a
out.
different fight.
Bro, we got to find a new editor, bro. I don't know what our current one is doing right now, but he takes literally forever to pump. All you have to do is line up the audio and the visual, and that's it, bro. I don't know why he takes forever to pump out these.
With all these bleeps he has to do because
Yeah,
you guys
true.
keep talking.
Keep saying people's name.
True,
It's been
true.
you two. I don't say a word.
I could
Actually,
hook
that's
up the
true.
bleep button if I just haven't done it, so you don't have to do it in editing.
But it's
How
not
would you
like.
be ready?
it does it like over the
Last 5 seconds?
yeah.
But you're not gonna know when I will name drop.
Yeah, but it does it over the last 5 seconds.
Oh, over the last 5 seconds.
Yeah, so like if it like goes back retroactively.
Who's that?
Why was? okay.
Why did you say her name?
Because I wanted to see if you were ready or not.
He was not ready.
How did you pick her though? Where did that come from?
Let's have this conversation off camera. Bro, we gotta get a female guest, bro. Women are up right now.
We need like the female energy to cut the vibe in a little bit.
Yeah, women are up right now, dude.
But then
Right here.
That's what I'm.
Right between us.
Okay, bro, don't scare them away.
We need women, please.
Yeah, shout out women, bro. Shout out women. I love women.
We should make a t-shirt. Shout out women.
Merch
Yeah.
and Battyland
I think
merch
that
would
would
go
sell.
stupid, bro. I think we need Battyland merch. I would buy Battyland merch.
Battyland podcast. Just that's the name.
The Battyland podcast. I don't know. But
That's
then
not taken.
something to think about for sure.
Let us know.
Yeah.
One of these, they're gonna be like, oh, that was the name. They're gonna go back like in 500 episodes, and be like, this is how they found out.
this
the
is how they
name.
figured out the name.
Yeah.
They're like, could you imagine if this was the name of the podcast for all the ones we don't pick?
That'd be crazy.
That would have been a great name.
It's Joe Rogan Experience.
Just like it's not rocket science.
That one sucks.
It's not rocket science is a podcast.
That's the name I came up with.
That's our sports scripted. What is that? We've been talking about
Whoa,
that.
that's crazy. I was just about to bring up the fact. Wait, did we already kind of touch on that this episode?
No,
No.
I just meant like the last week we were just talking
Right,
about that.
right.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Our sports scripted, dude.
I think they are. Some of them.
How so?
Everything just seems to be too convenient these days.
Like pieces of a puzzle.
Yeah, Messi maybe Messi's just really good compared to everyone around him.
The American soccer just sucks.
Yeah.
He just scores though every time they're about to win.
They suck that
Convenient.
bad.
But it only happened once, right? In his first game. I don't know. But his first match, yeah, he did score in like the 90th minute or something
It was
crazy.
like the 99th minute.
Yeah.
The game ended as soon as he scored.
Okay, that I
To
see.
win.
That I see is like convenience. Yeah.
Huh, convenient.
But I don't know, dude.
Wasn't there like a ref that like bet on all the games and would call them differently? Like an NBA ref.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure refs are definitely corrupt for sure.
So they make calls to script it for themselves.
For themselves, yeah, but it's not like you're saying there's some kind of like
I don't actually think that everyone's getting like a script. Like this is what happens game 4 in the 5th minute.
Oh,
But like some shit's rigged.
some yeah, for sure. Would you say some things in sports are rigged?
Mizatty Bob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would like to say that it's not, but some things it's just too coincidental. Now with soccer, I don't think the soccer one is rigged. I literally just think that U.S. soccer is just that fucking bad.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the NFL and to NBA, it's
What's in Jokovic's water bottle?
well, I don't think tennis is scripted.
What's in his water bottle? He's
I don't
cheating.
know, but he's definitely cheating. There's something.
Yo.
There's something,
Have you ever
there's
seen that
something
video?
fishy
No.
in his water.
Like his entire family is like hiding, like
It's
them
all his
pouring
it's
something
coaching
into
staff
something.
in the stands. His coaching staff is mixing a bottle of water, and they all huddle around of this backpack so you can't see inside, and they pour something into this water and shake it up, and then they give it to the water girl, and she runs it over to Djokovic, who's on the court. And it's like, what did they just put in that water, and why didn't, like, how is he having this?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they were hiding it.
But he's still the GOAT. Shout out Djokovic from me.
Yes.
So it's got to be some sort of like enhancement, like mental.
It's just alcohol. He plays drunk.
That would be crazy, dude.
I play better drunk, so
Wow.
I'm getting a little sober. Bring it on over.
And the NFL and NBA are definitely scripted, though. Those refs,
Scripted.
100%.
I feel like it would be so difficult to get 53 people to do something.
Well, I don't think it's like what you just said, where they have like this is happening in the 5th minute. It's like, oh, a couple of them are in on it, and the refs are in on it, and like.
As in, like,
just
how
gonna
I
make
guess
shit
how
happen.
deep does it go? Is it like to the point where this team is winning tonight and this team is not?
Like, is the
or-
NBA, is the NFL in charge of that, or is it like a group of people that come together? Is it a secret society of NFL riggers?
I don't know.
No, it would have to be the NFL itself. If
Yeah.
if the NFL and NBA is scripted, it would have to be the people at the top of that organization.
No,
It would have to, yeah.
I completely flip-flopped.
You think it's some outside third party,
It's
bro?
not scripted.
No, I don't think it's scripted, but just to play devil's advocate, like it would have to be the people at the top. They're saying this team is winning. Like they already know who's winning the championship. It would have to be like that.
I don't know about
If that were the case,
that far.
it would have to.
What was interesting about the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl last year?
The whole Patrick Mahomes storyline, bro, it boosted him.
Yeah, winning a Super Bowl helps with
For
anything,
sure.
but like, why is that scripted? Why wouldn't they do it for someone else?
Oh, like why is the NFL picking Patrick Mahomes to win as opposed to Tom Brady?
The Chiefs.
That-
Stop saying Patrick Mahomes. There's an entire football team.
But when you think of the Chiefs, you think of Patrick Mahomes and
Okay,
you think
yes,
of
he's
Kels,
very good.
bro.
He's the best quarterback in the league.
Really?
He's the $1 billion man.
Yes.
Whoa.
He's
What was the controversy with his brother? There's a lot,
Brother,
but
like, his
recent.
But this is not legally binding. This is all hearsay.
Yeah,
Apparently-
he like touched a girl at a club or something, like a waitress.
She didn't
or
want to.
something.
No, it was the owner.
But it
They,
was still
like-
at a club.
Yeah, in the office.
Yeah.
He like tried to like kiss her or something. She's like, no.
No.
Apparently,
And then he
allegedly.
like grabbed her. Or
Saw the
something.
camera, but I don't know what happened.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, no.
So
And
about-
people hate him because he does like his stupid TikTok dances.
I
on the-
can't stand his wife personally.
That's Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, Patrick Mahomes' wife. The two of them together, like, but her, she's annoying as shit.
Do you guys send food back if it's wrong or just like slightly wrong?
Not if it's slightly wrong. If it's like majorly wrong, I
Yeah.
how wrong we talking?
Like you ask for like no tomatoes and there's tomatoes.
No, I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah. No.
But
my
like
dad-
if I'm at a fancy restaurant and I ordered a steak, like let's say medium rare, and I get it either super well done or it's still fucking mooing, I'm sending it back.
Still fucking mooing. Yeah. I don't know.
Like if it's too raw, like
It
I'll
depends on
eat
how
it,
raw
but
it is.
I sometimes it's like this is just gross.
I don't know.
But
Something
then-
about a raw steak just looks delicious.
If there's tomatoes on my sandwich,
Have
I'm
you ever
just
looked at
taking it.
raw steak?
Yes.
The picture of raw steak looks
It
delicious.
does. It does.
You guys haven't had raw steak before, like
No.
or steak tartare?
Mm,
Mm-mm.
no.
Is it good?
It's good. Mm-hmm.
You don't like raw shit.
Yeah, you
No,
don't like raw
sushi.
steak.
No sushi.
Yeah, if you won't eat sushi, you're not gonna eat raw meat.
Yeah. And how long has it been?
It's been an hour and 5 minutes.
All right, yo, tune in next week when we have our name and when we eat sushi. I
Hopefully I'm
think.
not canceled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Episode 2.
All right.